Hey guys, it's me. It's Queen Said Haru, and thank you for joining me for another wonderful edition of Ask an Aquarius. If you haven't already, please hit the red subscribe button and smack the bell. Also, if you have time, please give this video a thumbs up, pass it on to somebody else who may need to see it as well, and leave us a positive comment in the comment section, okay? All right, guys, I want to talk to you guys about something that is really interesting to me, okay? But I can't go here, all right? This young girl said to me, she's 28 years old, and she's been in and out of a relationship with this guy. He's an Aquarius, she's an Aquarius. They've been in and out of this relationship off and on. So for two Aquarius, that isn't really strange. So I said to her, so what's the deal? Like, what's the off and on about? And she said that he is not ready. He's not ready for a long-term committed relationship, okay? He's 29 and she's 28, 27 going on 28. So she said to me that, they talked about it, and he said that he's just not ready to settle down. And sometimes he'll think he's ready, and then they'll get into it, and then he realizes he's not ready. So we started talking about it, and she said, well, because he has potential, because he has the potential, she said he's intelligent, she said he's in some kind of an apprenticeship program, she said because he has potential, do I think that she should just wait for him? Just, go chill and work on herself and do her own thing, not see anybody else, and just wait for him to get himself together. Because she's like, Queen, he's a good man. If he could keep it in his pants, he's a good man. And I'm like, I don't know about all that, And so she said to me that because he has this potential, should she just wait? Should she just chill and just wait? Because he's telling her, I'm not ready, but I will be one day, kind of thing. And she's asking me, should she just pause? Should she just be patient and wait? And I'm just like, See, this is my problem with this. I'm going to go here with y'all. I have seen too many of my sisters, my aunties, my cousins, my elders, too many women. And I'm sure some men have done this too. But I've seen too many women waiting for a man to reach a certain point. Or men waiting for women to reach a certain potential. And honestly, it never goes well, because think about it like this. Think about people in general. Some people reach their highest potentials. They aim for the stars, man, and they make it. Some people aim and they miss horribly, but they do a little something, something. Some don't even get off their behind to even try. They're on the couch looking like, I can't even do it, dog. And they haven't even tried yet. Everybody, everything in the universe has potential. A man or a woman having potential is not enough for you to hang in there and wait for them to stop doing whatever it is that they're doing. You see what I'm saying? A rock has potential. Did you know that a rock has the potential to be artwork? The other day, I was online, and this woman had found these fat, flat stones. Just regular old rocks you find by the river and you throw across the river, She found a bunch of these, like 20 of them. And she glued them together. She stacked them in this pretty kind of way. She glued them together and she painted them. And she made the prettiest art out of them. I couldn't believe it. And she took these little dots and made little symbols on them. And I mean, they were amazing. And I was sitting there looking like, wow, even those free rocks that she found by the side of the river had the potential to be beautiful artwork. People online were offering to buy it from her. And she made it for herself. She was like, I'm not selling my artwork. I'm keeping this, Everything has potential. So him having potential don't really impress me, because everybody I come across has potential. Whether or not they're going to tap into it is a different story. So, like I said, you sitting there twiddling your thumbs, waiting for him to live up to his potential. In the meantime, what's happening with you? Okay, you're working on yourself. Good, okay. But your youth is slowly slipping away. You're 28. So you want to have a family, you want to have children, you want to build a home. You got to get a move on. Not today, but you need to be moving in that direction. And if you're sitting around twiddling your thumbs for a man that you don't know if he's coming forward or not, to me doesn't make sense. So no, I absolutely would not wait for him and his potential. Him and his potential can go run down the street. What I would do is this. Because you care about him, because you do love him, because you know you do have this connection with him, I would tell him that I understand. I understand that you are not ready for what I want. I understand that there's other things that you want to do. And I encourage you to go do them. And you're not going to play with me in my heart in the meantime, though. Go ahead, go and get about your business. And if there ever comes a time when you realize the mistake that you made, look me up. That's what I would tell him. And I would move on. And if he ever comes to that space that you think and hope that he'll come to, he'll find you. Wild horses won't stop him from finding you. But if he doesn't, which is more likely the case, you will not have wasted your time waiting for him to come around. You will not have lost your youth and, you know, the things you want to do in your life waiting for somebody who may or may not ever be what he says he'll be one day. You guys know I did a lot of dating. So much so I got tired of it. But there was only 2 individuals that I really had feelings for. One more than the other one, but they both had me. I was right there, you know? And neither one of them to this day, and we're talking, one relationship ended like 15 years ago, and the other one ended about maybe 10 years ago. And neither one of them is ready now. They both have immense potential. They're both brilliant in their own way, especially creatively. Now that I think about it, they're both poets. That's interesting. I have a thing for poets. But they're both brilliant. You know, they just got some issues. She addresses hers and he doesn't address his. He pretends his aren't real and she just doesn't. She addresses them when she feels like it sometimes, and sometimes she don't. You know, right now she seems to be dealing with them pretty good. So both of them have issues, but neither one of them is ready. So I would have still been waiting. I would have still been waiting right now. If I was waiting for the first one, it'd have been 15 years. And if I was waiting for the second one, it would have been a decade. So you never know if they're going to live up to this potential. So it doesn't make sense to put your life on hold. Go ahead, do your thing. Date, you know, do for yourself. You know, do the spiritual journey you talked about doing. Do the educational journeys you talked about doing. Do your thing, you know? And if you meet somebody that you like along the way, don't let that hold you back. Move on. Go about your business, you know? And like I said before, nothing that is meant to be will be taken from you. If something's meant to be, it's going to happen. Couples break up all the time and get back together 10 years, 5 years, 2 years, 20 years later. It happens all the time. I know countless examples of couples who have broken up and got back together much, much later when both of them were in a more ready space. So if he's meant for you, he'll come back. But if he's not meant for you, at least you won't have wasted your time, your energy, your emotions, and your youth on somebody who'd rather play in the street. He has potential, but I don't care how much potential somebody has. it's not smart to wait for them to figure that out because they may never. You feel me? All right, guys, it's time for me to get going. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you know somebody in a similar situation, pass them this video and tell them I said, male or female, that is never a good idea. Likewise, everything else you would need to get in touch with me is underneath the video. Or as always, I always put everything under there. And come back soon because I have so much more to say. See you later.